Mariam Shaheen. I'm a volunteer counselor with BMSG. I've been doing this with them for over 6 months now. We have over 60 rostered counselors scheduled every day 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days of the week. Most of the counselors are mums who went to BMSG for help, like me. Like I found out about BMSG during my breastfeeding journey. And once I got help from them when they put out a call for volunteers, I wanted to give back. And that's true of most of our counselors. All of the volunteer counselors every year, mostly do every year, go through about 10 weeks of training and of an official assessment. We have a certified peer-to-peer lactation counselling course certified by the Australian Breastfeeding Association. We go through that. The syllabus is recognized by the IBCLC organization. Also, aspiring IBCLCs will volunteer with BMSG as BMSG counselors to clock in the requisite number of hours to get the certification. Counselors we're generally very supportive of each other. If life happens, you've got sick kids, housework, work, anything comes up, we're very supportive of covering shifts and things like that, and it just works. Breastfeeding knowledge is constantly being updated. So we have support group, we'll discuss anything new comes up, new research. We try and keep ourselves updated and support each other. So essentially what we do is we provide free breastfeeding counselling for mothers, and it's done online, most of it, especially today because of COVID. Pretty much everything's shifted online. Other than the support channels we have, we also regularly do mum-to-mum meetups with counsellors present where mums can discuss their issues, their face-to-face meetups, which again happen via Zoom these days. We also do workshops for mums going back to work, new mums learning to breastfeed, or even expectant mums and dads for dads how to support mums in breastfeeding. So we have those workshops as well monthly. The eventual goal for BMSG, I think, is a day when we're not needed, when breastfeeding knowledge is so common and so easily available that mums don't need to look for counselors like us. I think that's amazing. It's a far way away and it's a way to go. It'll take time, but yeah, that is the world we envision eventually. I think the most common question by far would be about supply, about mums concerned that they have low supply. It is so common, especially mums with really newborns, like a few days postpartum, a couple of weeks postpartum. So low supply is a very common question. And one thing that we constantly tell mums is, more often than not, what you think of as low supply, you might feel as low supply, is essentially just your baby being a baby. Newborns are inherently fussy. They need their mom to be close to them. They need to be close to their moms that do want to latch because that's comfort for them. And a lot of moms feel that because the baby's constantly wanting to latch, she's clearly hungry. But that does not mean baby's hungry. Baby just wants mom. That's it. There's also the fact that moms will, or other parents, other family members will sort of test newborns with saying, "Oh, it's still fussy. Let's give baby a bottle." But suckling is instinct, and swallowing is also instinct. So anything you put in a baby's mouth, they'll suckle. If it's a bottle full of milk, they'll start to suckle, and when milk flows in the mouth, they'll swallow. So which sort of convinces people that, oh baby, we have low supply, baby needs more, but that's not always the case. Just track the diaper output. And remember, especially for newborns, normal to feed all day 8 to 12 times is a minimum. It can be more than that, perfectly normal. Just track the diaper outputs. That's what we tell all day. Track diaper outputs, have faith in yourself. Your body knows what it's doing. Try not to stress too much, you'll get there. Also, milk takes time to come in. Like it's normal for it to take 3 to 4 days sometimes. It's perfectly normal, and the initial thing is have a thick colostrum, that's liquid gold, and that's all that baby needs. They have tiny tummies, which is the size of a marble, like this small a tummy. They don't need much in one go. So yeah, you're okay.